After principal, sir, address. Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good morning to Dr. Bauka, professor in Sussex University, and very good afternoon to students, my dear friend Rahul Kumar, Dr. Bauka, and young energetic students of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University College of Engineering, Pune. It's indeed great pleasure for me to welcome Dr. Bauka, professor from University of Sussex, on this occasion. He is one of the well-known scientists, great professor, and more famous as a good teacher in the university. I saw his biodata and his reviews. He is very popular teacher among students, and none other than Dr. Bao, other guest will be the right person for today's Engineers Day program. So on this account, on this occasion, Dr. Bao, I welcome you for this Engineers Day program. For Engineers Day program, this Engineers Day program is, you all know, all my students should also know that this Engineers Day program is organized on account of or in the memory of the great son of soil of this nation, Dr. Mokshagandam Vishweshwaraya. Dr. Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, born on 15th September, and 15th September is celebrated as Engineers Day in the memory of Dr. Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya. Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya took birth in a Kolar district of Madanhalli in the state of Karnataka on 15th September 1861. Then he graduated from civil engineering from Government Engineering College, Pune, and after his engineering, he did marvels, many excellent things in engineering field. I remember Mokshagandam Vishweshwaraya for various reasons. As in Pune, we have the Khadakwasla Dam, and he was the engineer who has fixed the different types of gates to this Khadakwasla Dam, and later on, these gates were known as Vishweshwaraya gates. Wherever there was a scarcity of water, water distribution problem, he has solved, he has given the solutions for that one. Entire country, this nation remembers Mokshgundam Vishweshwaraya for his knowledge in engineering field. Not only for that, but the ethics, the value systems, and the excellence what he has done in the entire field. I remember, or I know that one of the incident that when he was awarded the Bharat Ratna Award, the highest civilian award to Dr. Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya for his engineering work, he wrote a letter to the then Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. In those days, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was one of the famous, popular Prime Minister of India. He wrote a letter to Jawaharlal Nehru that if you are under impression that by giving me this award of Bharat Ratna, I will stop criticizing government, you are wrong. I will continue to criticize the government if government makes anything wrong. So that means the value system, the ethics which he has followed in his life is very, very important. When he went to the USA in the one visit, at the age of 75, he climbed 106 steps of a building. And when he was asked what is the success of this climbing of 106 steps, he gave the answer that when I lost support from my parents, I went to the Bangalore and took some tuitions for my livelihood. And to take my tuitions, I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, walk for 15 kilometers every day, conduct the tuitions, and coming back to the college for his education. So every day for so many years, he was walking for 15 kilometers. So that was the success what he said that. So when he was appointed as a Diwan, or it is called as the Prime Minister of Mysore state, one day he called all his relatives, gave them a party because of he was appointed as a Diwan or Prime Minister. And during their get together, he said that to all his relatives, if you have any work with the government, please don't meet me. The reason is, if it is legal work, it will take place automatically. You need not to meet me for any legal work. If it is illegal work, then I am not the right person to contact. Somebody has unmuted. Please mute yourself. So if it is illegal work, I am not the right person to for such work. So even to his relatives also, he has said that not to take undue advantage of his Diwan post of this particular state. So we never see now such a ethical person taking available nowadays in the political system. When Vishveshwaraya got degree in 1884, he was appointed as assistant engineer in assistant engineer. In 1904, he got promotion and became a chief engineer of this country. In those days, becoming chief engineer of the country was the biggest respect, because in those days, Britishers were ruling us, and they were not in a position or in the mindset to give this type of respect to the Indians. But his knowledge, his working style, his ethics, his value system make him to this post chief engineer. So this is the lesson we all should learn from Vishveshwaraya. As I told that he has designed automatic gates for the Khadakwasla Dam in Pune, which was known later on as a Vishveshwaraya Gate. He was retired in 1907, and even after retirement also, he worked for the Nizam state, Mysore state, and everywhere with his knowledge, with his technical expertise. He did lot of things in the technology. And as a result of all this one, he was awarded as a Bharat Ratna, which is the highest civilian award for a person by government of India. So on this occasion, I welcome all my students. We should remember Vishveshwaraya all the time, every year. Celebrating Engineers Day on 15th September is not the only way of remembering Mokshagundam Vishveshwaraya, but the way which he lived his life, how he was technically sound, how ethical, how value systems he executed in his life, that we all have to learn, and we have to design, organize our life also. On this such an excellent occasion, we have excellent speaker, Dr. Bao, for this one, and I really happy for welcoming him, as well as I give my sincere thanks to Rahul Kumar also for arranging all these things and bringing Dr. Bao on board for this particular Engineers Day program. So happy Engineers Day to you all, and thank you very much.
Hello, Dr. Bao. Yeah, you
Hi,
can
hello.
start now. Yeah, you can
Okay.
start now.
Yeah. Hi, thank you, Professor Bahara. Am I correct? Thank you for your introduction. Okay, so welcome to everyone to the talks. So I am Dr. Bảo Khang Nguyen, a senior lecturer in control engineering at the University of Sussex. So before talking about the course and the career in robotics, I'm going to show you some examples of robotics. So here are some famous humanoid robots around the world. So on the left hand side, we have the now robot. developed by a French company, but now it's bought by SoftBank. In the middle, we have Asimo Robot, a humanoid robot developed by Honda. And on the right-hand side, we have Sophie, a humanoid robot developed by Hanson company in Hong Kong. So these are very famous humanoid robots around the world. And then we have in robotics, we have one area called exoskeleton robots. So these devices are used to have people with disability or to have people to carry more weight. We also have human robot interaction. So in this area, we learn how to interact between the robot and human. We have the application of robots in medical medical applications. So we have robots support operation or to analyze data from hospitals. We also have military robots. And obviously, this is a very popular application of robots in industry. On the left-hand side, this is a processing plant. On the right-hand side, we have on the top we have a parallel robot, and in the bottom we have the collaborate robot. So the robot can learn how to work together. So I can show you some example about the parallel robot in industry. We also have the application of industrial automation. So in industry, we want to monitor and control all process parameters. On the right-hand side, you can see a SCADA system where we supervise all parameters, monitor, supervise, and control all parameters in the factory. We also have the application of robotics in autonomous vehicles. And these are some applications on bio-inspired robots. So we have, we can build the robot to mimic the operation, animal behavior. For example, the bird robot, the dog robots, and the fish robot. Here I can show you some example. First with the bird robot, developed by Faster. It's very similar with Seagulf, which you can see in Brighton, where we are located. It can fly outdoor and indoor as well. And here is the dog robot developed by Boston Dynamics. And here's the fish robots developed by MIT in the US. So these robots can swim under the sea alongside with normal fish. Okay, so those are examples of biorobotics. We also have the application of robotics in agriculture. For example, we use drone for pesticides or to fertilize the farm, or we have a robot to automatically remove weed from the farm or to harvest the fruit. So those are the applications of robotics in different areas. So I'm going to talk about the robotic course in the University of Sussex. We have 3 robotic courses at the Department of Engineering. We have electrical and electronic engineering with robotics, MEng and BEng. MEng for bachelor degree, MEng for master degree. And then we have mechanical engineering with robotics. We also have MEng and BEng, and an MSc course on robotics and autonomous systems. On the 3 courses, we offer industrial placement year. For the MSc robotics and autonomous systems, we have 3 months industrial placement or 1 year placement. You have 2 options. So the robotics courses at the University of Sussex, we aim to help you to develop specific expertise in robotics alongside skills in electronic engineering or mechanical engineering, depending on which courses you choose. So we will provide skills and experience for you to work in different companies, from robot designs, develop autonomous vehicles, mechatronics, and industrial automation, automatic systems, and in renewable energies in different sectors. So here are some core modules we offer in this course. We have both three main areas: mechanicals, electricals, and computing. So for mechanicals, we have mechanics of mechanisms and robots. We have controls modules. We have electricals, machines, electronics, and programming. And then we have industrial automations, mechatronics modules. We have robots design and implementation modules. We have embedded systems. We have autonomous vehicles modules. So these are course modules we offer in these courses. They are cover both three main areas for robotics: mechanical, electrical, electronics, and computing. I show you some example. For example, the programming for engineers modules, you will learn C or C++, but not only a programming language, but we also show you how to embed your program into the chip, how to work with the robot, how to develop on the controller for the robots using microcontrollers. For the mechanics and mechanism and robots modules, we introduce you the kinematics of the robot, the dynamics of the robot. This is more on the mechanical side of the robot. For control engineering modules, you will learn how to control a system, how to control the robot or any industrial automation system. Basically, you measure the systems and then control the signal to the system so that it reach the set value that you wanted. For the embedded systems and sensors modules, you will have a chance to work with different types of sensors, actuators, and microcontrollers. So we not only provide theoretical sessions, but we have plenty of practical sessions in these courses. For the industrial automation and mechatronics modules, you will learn how to program a PLC system, the programmable logic controller for industrial applications. For the robot design and implementation modules, you will work in a team. This is a very hands-on, intensive project-based modules. So you work in the team and you design and build a robot starting from scratch in this module. So you can learn a lot from these modules. And then you have the individuals project at the end. So this is the final year project for undergraduate student or master students. So that's all the courses we offer at the University of Success or Robotics. Now I'm going to talk about the robotics engineering careers. So I just focus on the UK markets, but obviously it's very popular in all around the world for robotics engineering. So who employs and what type of role here? There are several types of employers. In the UK, we have small and medium companies, large companies, public sector, or self-employment, and I think it's similar with other countries. Type of roles, we have immediate start role or one-off jobs or graduate traineeship, junior vacancies, non-graduate jobs. So for the graduate traineeships, normally you can apply when you before you finish your course, and the average salary for the for robotics engineers are from 27,500,000 pound for a starter, up to 55,500 pound for experienced engineer, even more for managers. So I'm going to talk about the graduate jobs, which are very popular in the UK. So here I can show you the table from the graduate markets in 2020. So here's the list of vacancies available for graduates vacancy in 2020 this year. So for engineering and industrial, we have 1,840 vacancies this year. Technology, we have more than 2,000 vacancies this year. Here the analysis of graduates vacancies last year. So you can see for engineering and industrial, we have the target in 2019. Last year we have 1,900 vacancies, but we only recruit 1,700 students for the graduate jobs. So these are graduate jobs only. And the salaries for graduates students for engineering and industrial is about, it starts from 24,000 to 31,000 pounds. It's slightly up a bit compared to the previous year. So those are information for graduate jobs, but you can apply for any other roles, not only for graduate roles. At the University of Sussex, we offer industrial placement 1 year or 3 months. It depends on the course you apply. So you will have a chance to work with UK, Europe, or worldwide with a company in the UK, Europe, or anywhere in the world. You will be supported by a Department of Placement, tutor, and career advisors. This industrial placement year will help you to enhance your personal development, achievement, and career prospects. So most of the students who receive the offer for placement, they also receive the offers when they finish the placement. So they receive the job offers when they finish the placement. However, you need to apply your placement yourself. We will help you with the application process, but you need to apply. You need to make your own application. We will help you with that. But if you cannot find the placement position before the end of the course, you will be automatically switched to the non-placement version of the course. But this is a good chance for you to work for different companies, and you can receive the salary from the companies as well. So yeah, that's all for my talks. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at the University of Sussex in the future.
It's good that Bao. Can I ask some question?
Okay, sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice and excellent presentation. Various robots which you have shown. It's a very good information to me as well as all students. In our
Thank.
university also, we have started BTech Robotics and Automation program
Mm-hmm.
from this year
Mm-hmm.
on. So,
That's very good.
can we connect to Sussex University for this purpose, for some guidance, for some development of the laboratories, or
Yeah, sure.
online lectures for students? Is it possible?
Yeah, sure. That's very good. At the moment, we are collaborating with a university in China. We
Uh-huh.
be master course on robotics and autonomous systems with them as well. So this year, because of the COVID-19, so we cannot fly over to this.
Right.
But when the pandemic and pandemic is over, we will fly over to China to
So,
this and then come back.
so how can we go ahead? What will be the way to go ahead in this?
So I guess the you need to call contact with our international office, and I can talk with our head of school, and
Right.
we can be the collaboration. But I guess the most important is the amount of students, the number of students we can recruit.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
because we need to have a certain number of students we can open the course.
right. And